Hello people on YouTube, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to some more of the Golf Club 2019. I'm in my society at the moment, Pixelated Golfers. Couple of new names there. I feel my society, at the start my society is quite quiet, but I think the longer it goes on, more people are trying to find a society that's posting up consistent tournaments and stuff. So let's actually look at the last results. It was a Valspar Championship at the weekend. I didn't win. I played really poor in that course. It's a course that I really have struggled on previously. But Monday, Tuesday was the Bushwood Open Pro-Am, which is basically TGC Tour's event this weekend for anybody that's in the CC Dash bracket. I think it's a CC Dash AB. No, is it ABCD? I think there's 4 brackets. But if you're in the challenge circuit, you will be playing this course at the weekend. Played quite reasonable actually. It's quite a gettable course. I did choose to sit out of last week's tournament because I played terrible. I was +4 in my society, which is quite poor. But this week's course actually looks pretty decent. So we're going to play the One Round Wednesday, which is basically, as the title says, one round. And it's going to be over a course that I have not played. So let's get it's the Hoback Range, I think it's Sports Club. I shortened the Sports Club to SC so I could fit in the One Round Wednesday title. So without further ado, well, hold on, let's go back. Let's go and play this. So I say this is a course that I have not played. I don't think I've played it. Have been playing a lot better this week. The prep for TGC Tours went well. As I say, the course was gettable. I missed a couple of shots, but shot a decent under par, and it seems gettable. So gonna get this round done and dusted because I'm kind of compromised tonight in terms of like my internet time. Plus, I'm working tomorrow as well, but I want to get this done and dusted. I might actually go out my bike later today. So this course actually looks really nice. One Round Wednesday is basically an opportunity to put courses that are a combination of friends that have made courses or people that I know that play this game. I might showcase some of their courses. Courses that I maybe just happen to see on my Twitter feed, or just really any course that kind of catches my eye. So here we go. As I say, I have been playing a lot better recently.
With that,
I just feel that maybe I keep saying that it's as if the game changes a little bit, as if it keeps you on your toes. That's what I feel, because as I say, my swing doesn't really change much. You know, my kind of basics, the way I hold the controller, the way I swing with my other hand, it's all pretty, it's quite mechanical, it's quite set. Now what we got here, 13 wins, that's probably about a 10 because it's coming across at an angle. So we're going to take this 157, slightly uphill, it's not going to affect it too much. Slightly downhill, I think I'm going to go 160 and loft it up. I think that's the key here. Aim out a little bit for that wind.
Going with the 8
We'll hit that with a fast, which is going to take it over to the left. Might kick off this bank. Just a little bit higher there. But yeah, I decided not to play last week in TGC Tours. I just felt my game was not really where it should have been.
Was the culprit there.
And I didn't want to play TGC Tours and end up playing poor, which I think I would have. Plus the fact the course as well, I thought was quite difficult. should roll a little bit. Nah, I didn't roll as much as I thought. Yeah, so I just decided not to play.
And this putt could save
If I was
par.
swinging well and the course was tricky, I probably would have played it. But the fact I wasn't swinging
Yeah, that
well and
one's,
the course was quite
right in the
tricky,
cup.
I just really didn't see
And
basically taking the
starting
risk.
to
It's almost
round
like a real
off
professional
with
golfer
a par.
that's sitting there and maybe there's a little bit of an injury or, you know, something's just not right, and he says,
And
you know
now
what,
let's
I'm going to
see
sit
what
out
this
this
second
week,
hole
it's just
has in
not worth
store.
it. Because you can actually go backwards, you know, in terms of just your confidence level and just the way you're playing. That's a really nice layout. You know, it's almost like a river, but it's like it's branching out into various parts. That's really nicely done. And it's a big hole. Wind's in our face here.
And this
But
drive
yeah,
is just
I'm back. I'm back.
incredibly
I feel I'm
powerful.
swinging. The tempo's good. Swing line. My swing line has always been well. That one's a bit skew with, but 9 times out of 10, my swing line's pretty much on point. 309. Oh, this is interesting. So we're actually gonna have to lay up short here. That tree's gonna be, I wouldn't say problematic. The wind's gonna bring this back. Yeah, we should be okay. Worst case scenario, if we do hit the tree, we should go
Looks like
through
it's
it.
going through the
No, that's
branches
not
here
bad.
on
That'll
this
do.
one.
That could actually be quite tricky
And about a buck 15
if you hit the
to
bar,
pin
because you
from
could
here.
end up in a quite a nasty place. $120. Not 120. It's about 115. That wind. I think about 125. Yeah, that's not a bad distance actually. So I have been playing no aids golf, which basically
like that.
you don't
This one's
have
about 10
the
feet
forward-looking
away.
camera. You don't have green grids. You know, you don't have any of that. And I've been playing. I've started to get back into it. Come on, turn.
For the birdie.
There's TRA. It's called Team Reach Around.
And he's moving
They've
in the
been
right
together
direction.
for quite a
moving
while
up on the
actually. I think they
leaderboard
played
after that
all
hole.
in the Tiger Woods days or the
And ladies
PGA
and
Tour.
gentlemen, he's gonna like
EA
that.
Sports, they played in that. I was a member in the previous game, and I talked to one of the guys in my live stream the other day there, and I decided to get back into it. And I must admit, I've really enjoyed
Next hole
playing
we
it.
have
There's a
before
9
us
hole
is a
I've
par
joined, and
three.
there's also a
Let's see what
full
happens.
kind of 18 one. But I'm playing the 9 holes at the moment. I'm kind of breaking in nice and easy. But I actually really enjoyed playing. It's surprising just how much fun it is to play without the green grid. And it sounds kind of daunting, but it's also quite fun. So that's quite a tricky par 3. This is going to play. I don't know what. I think that's going to be too short. I'm just going to go with it. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to play this club and maybe just get it running a little bit, if that's possible. Yeah, quite it fast. Would that have been enough? It might have rolled up actually. So it stays on the fringe, which actually gives us
And,
an option
I think he's
of
gonna like
chipping or perhaps hitting a flop. Yeah, I'm going to hit a flop shot. We're going to have to hit a partial here. So come on. Oh, nice. It runs by a little bit, but we should have We should have a decent
And if
chance
this
at
putt
par.
drops, they can save par. And that putt
Easy
will
enough.
drop.
So yeah, one round
And
Wednesday
after
for
that
me is
hole,
quite a
1
relaxing.
under for the day.
I mean, I do play quite serious, but with a there's a fellow Scotsman there, Colin Ginlover. Can he beat gin? Gin's really nice. It's quite a popular
And now
drink
setting
actually.
up for the par 4.
But yeah, it's good to see new names coming into the club. As I say, I'm not really one of these guys that makes a big. It's not. I run the club quite basic. I just put tournaments and that's it. I don't really do much of the kind of multiplayer stuff. And having like kind of Ryder Cup style formats and trying to hook up matches and stuff. I just run the society quite kind of low key.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
I just want to put up good tournaments. But the structure that I've got is quite. It's been quite standard for the last few months. To get this shot, 140. 136 could be pretty good actually. The format's not changed much, i.e. the Pro-Am on Monday, Tuesday, 1 round Wednesday, on Wednesday obviously, and the weekend event, and I think that's good enough. That's like a round, that's at 7 rounds a week, which is pretty good.
And he'll be happy with that. From 20 feet.
And it saves me the hassle of trying to find a course every day to put up. Green speed's 173. A little bit of break in this. Just going to turn a little bit. That's not high enough, is it? Again, just when I'm thinking about putting there, I don't know. Did I put that video up that I talked about the counting technique for putting that I was thinking of using, but I've just made it. I use like just a positional type of putting.
1 under for the day.
But there are people that count a certain number to get like a distance, which I think is really good, and it probably does work. But
okay, and here is the 5th hole.
I use various points in my swing line that determines the power. Well, we could go right over that ridge, I'd imagine. Put a little bit extra juice in this. So I'm still in TGC Tours CC-C. I did get promoted up 1 division by playing the qualifying event. I played okay in it. I probably should have really been a little bit better off, but I think I don't know if I had 1 bad round or 2, but I probably should have been a little bit better than the position I was in. But I did gain a place, which is not bad. But I think it's really quite difficult to actually move up. I don't know whether the flop shot seems as if it could be doable, because it goes 42 but it does roll out a little. Nah, we'll do the pitch. I've did the flop shot before and it's ended up a little bit shy. That's not a good pitch actually. Although it's turning back a little bit. Yeah, that was a bad shot made good.
And this for the birdie.
Oh, it's a really gettable birdie putt here actually. Yeah,
And
greens really look quite nice. Look, sometimes you go on a green and just, I don't know, the way it breaks and the movement, it just feels as if you're not going to make any putts. But these greens seem really nice, even just the colour. I know it sounds silly, but this course is really nice. I might actually host a tournament on this. That's one of the reasons why I do the 1 round Wednesday. It's almost like a, for me anyway, it's, put a course out there. Oh, that's very slow. That's in trouble. We might actually get away with this. It's a good way of checking courses out. You know, you're not
And
stuck
he
for 4
won't
rounds or
be
2
too
rounds. It's only one
pleased with
round.
that.
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, got to be careful here. It's not really a risky shot. I'm going to put a little bit of caution, I think. It's not a shot I really want to mess up too much. I'll tell you one thing. Ooh. Oh, that was at it, man. That was quite risky. I tried to play a shot that wasn't as risky, but it came off. A little bit risky. I think this is going to jump over a little bit to the right. Oh, maybe too firm with that. Yep. Watch it as it went by just to see the break. Gives you like a
About
wee
9 feet
indication of
away
how it's
here.
going to break back.
And that one drops for par.
That's a par.
And
But yeah, it's
that
just
hole,
it's a
is
good
gonna
way just
result
to
in
test
him moving
courses.
down in the standings.
So with 2 under par, Weaver up there is leading the way, 6 under par through 8. So he's going really well early
And
on.
now getting ready to tee off on this par
Quite,
3.
it's a really nice course. The thing I like about this course, it just looks really like natural, quite rustic. Even the bunkering there is quite nice. The way it's flowing, it's nice. It's, you know, it's just not like a bunker that's been placed. You know, there's a little bit of detail into it. Again, another long par 3. 2-2-1. 214 is probably going to be just a bit right, I'd imagine. Might work off that slope.
Well, this is definitely heading towards
Oh,
the
it's going to be
green.
long, it's going to be long, it's going to be long. Probably could have went a club down and maybe squeezed it a little bit. Got a little bit more juice out of it. Again, it's not a bad chipping distance though. I don't want to be full, I want to be just shy. Come on, roll. I almost took an adverse bounce. It went to the right. It's kind of disappointing.
And with this, hopefully, they can save par.
Should come back a little bit.
Solid putt.
Right, onwards and
after that
downwards,
hole,
as I
he's gonna
say.
move down 2 spots on the leaderboard.
Yeah, it's good to see new names.
Next
As
up
I
is
say,
par 5.
I think my society, I think a lot of people join a society, and then what tends to happen, that society will go through the kind of honeymoon period, and it kind of starts to dwindle, and somebody maybe is not posting up as many tournaments, and then people fall backwards, and they say, oh, here's a society here that's got, you know, a decent amount of play on it. And it's always good. I'm always here. As I say, I always consistently do tournaments. I think I'm going to squeeze this a little bit. I'm going to get a few more yards out of it, but I want to go as close to this tree line as possible. A little bit of draw.
He's going right through
That was a bit
the
closer
brush
than I
on this
thought.
one.
And I've caught the trees. Should still roll out a decent amount of yardage. That was a bit too tight. But yeah, I've started to
And
pick
nothing
up
wrong with that
some
shot.
members, which is always good. That's not going to be enough. Do you know what? I'd rather just run long, if anything. I don't mind running out over the green. I'd kind of rather get it there than have a long putt, potentially. Yeah, it's just going to run to the fringe. That's not bad. Again, another chip that we couldn't, I say hold, but maybe a little bit firmer. Come on. Ah, good distance. Just never really got the line.
And they're about 3 feet away here.
So that was a par
And
4?
he is moving up on the leaderboard.
Par 5, that was a par
hole.
5. So moved to 3 under par.
Okay.
The leader
and
there's
on to
still
the
6
ninth.
under. Yeah, it's this is a really nice course. Oh, the waterfall detail coming up. Yeah, you should be able to clear that. You just a little touch a draw on it just to hold it.
And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. About 100 yards to the pin from here.
101. Wind is probably what, 10? Okay, I'm probably going to take a little bit of loft on this. Just let that wind drift a little bit. Come on, be good. Oh, he needs to get up, needs to get up in a hurry. Oh,
And I think he's going to like that.
if that maybe just bounced in at the green, we might have gotten a couple of yards out of it. I think I'm definitely going to putt this one. That was actually quite a poor shot from that distance anyway. Okay. Come on, turn.
Ooh, that
Didn't
was
turn
so
enough.
close.
Did turn towards the end there, but it's disappointing
About
really.
6 feet to
From
go.
that distance, we really should be all over that pin.
And that one drops for par. And today, currently sitting
So,
at 3
5 under par.
And
Weaver's
he's also tied
bogeyed.
for 5th up on the leaderboard.
So we got the German Cardinal 87 and the Aussie number dude, 5 under. Pop Stadio, it's a name that's plays my society quite a lot, quite a good player. 4 under. 3 under par there, I'm tied with South Stand, he's through 10, he's a hole ahead.
And the wind could be
So we're
an issue
doing
on
okay.
this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes.
Yeah, this course is really nice. Good detailing in the sense that, you know, there's a lot of, like this shot for instance, you know, the bunkers are kinda in play.
I don't think we'll find some fairway here.
I mean, we should just nudge by this one and hopefully we don't run on too much. Perfect.
And from 155 yards out.
Right, what we got here? 6 up, so it's about 159. 160 is looking good. Put a little bit of loft on it. Come
And
on.
here's an 8 iron.
He's drifting a little bit to the right. Yeah, it's drifting a lot to the right. It's disappointing again. It's not. The line, it was never really on
And
line.
this one's for birdie.
3 inches down. I've got a little bit of break in this. That's not enough. Gave it a little bit extra as well, which is going to run us by. Right, we're into drop shot material here.
And about 13 feet away
A
here.
little bit over aggressive. The line was not there, and also the speed was a little bit strong.
Oh, that was very close.
That's disappointing. That's a momentum killer.
And this one's about 4 feet from the cup.
It's one of those
And
things.
that'll be for bogey.
I mean, really, the first putt we should have been a little
It
bit.
looks like he moved
careful.
down on the leaderboard after that one.
That puts us back to 2 under. The leader is now 6 under par. through 12. Realistically, we've got to really have a good, a little
And
birdie
moving on
blitz
to
in the
the
next couple of
11th
holes
hole.
to get back at it. You know, plenty of room to work with. We can probably aim there and just let it drift off a little bit. Right, we'll be
And
got
I
to this
think he
pin.
will be happy with that. And
Into
from
the wind.
165 yards out.
A little bit of break on it as well. 164, 1 foot down, so it's marginal. That wind's probably 170. Slightly uphill. I'm going to go 172. Maybe a little bit of loft on it. Come on. Hold that line. Oh, be good. Be good. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Could have run out a little bit more, but
and this putt is for birdie.
a good chance here at birdie. A little bit of break on it. Get the power. Boom. And she goes.
Nice putt.
Right. Well, straight back with a
3 under
birdie.
for the day after that one. And he's
So we're only
currently
3 off the
tied
lead
for
at the
5th
moment.
place on the
3-way
leaderboard.
tie. At the top there, 6 under par.
And now we find ourselves on the 12th.
Low par 5 coming up. Again, it's really nice. It's almost like a delta type plane. It's really, really nice, the kind of river there, the way he's done it. Right, what are we going to do here? I think we go with a little bit of a power shot here, I think. Maybe try and squeeze a little bit out of it. Whether we get extra distance.
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Let's see what it lands. Yeah, it's going to be over 300. It may have a stab at this. I think that's going to give us, what, about 260? Oh no, sorry, 290. Scratch that. Oof. Yeah. It's not going to happen. I mean, if the wind's correct there, you could probably have a stab at that. You probably could have a stab at it. It's a really risky shot.
And I think he will like that.
Yeah, I think this is a high. This should be. I say should be close. From this distance, we should be within a certain radius. That's not a good shot. Shot and not in line.
He's got to be pleased with that.
Kind of disappointing. I kind of just assumed that would have been that shot. Now, do we? Let's see what the putter's like here. Putt line's actually not bad. It's 28, 5 foot up, 23, so it's 28 in my distance calculator. Didn't get the break. Break was just not there. Distance was actually not bad, but the break was
7 feet to
miles
go
off.
here.
Oh, that did.
That putt
I thought that was
drops for
staying
par.
out. It broke the last
And
foot.
after that hole, 3 under on the day. And he's also tied for
So the leaders
6th
moved to 7
there
under
on the
par, so we're
leaderboard.
losing touch of the leaders.
And now setting up on this par 3.
We really needed to get a birdie there. That really should have been a birdie. A poor approach shot. Right, we do have a little bit of a backstop here, which is good. We also do have a drop off at the front. What have we got here? 140 to the pin. Wind's marginal. I'm going to go 136. Drop it down a little bit. Come on. Turn in a little. It's looking good line
And
wise.
this one's definitely heading towards the green.
Oh, just bounce up. Oh, it could have done me
and
just
the putter's coming out now.
bouncing a little bit in
About
front
8
of
feet
that
to the
ridge.
cup from here.
That's my cat. What is it, Nikon? He's coming. Shh. What is it? Is mummy upstairs? Aye. Right. I'm thinking this brake's a bit right here. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, too much.
Gonna be in.
I'm almost overcompensating a little bit from the previous
And this
putts where
one's
I've
for
not
par.
been putting enough brake into it. That cat's nuts.
And after that one, staying right there.
So we miss
second
another
place.
birdie chance, and the leader now goes to 8 under par.
And now teeing off.
We can still have a
on
good finish. We
par
need to
4.
get some birdies though. We really do need a birdie blitz more than ever. This is quite a tricky. I feel I want to go there and maybe just turn it a little bit. To put a little bit of draw in it.
And just launched this drive.
I don't think you could take that corner on. Perfect shot.
And about 155 yards out.
Right. 156.
Going with the 8 iron
Come on.
here.
Be good.
This is going
Be the
towards
club.
the green here.
Oh, it's looking dialed in. Oh, that's perfect. I just put a little bit of loft on that. That is absolute. That should be a
Putts for
guaranteed birdie. Just turn it a little bit. There we go. Easy peasy.
And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole.
Oh, the leader
And
is
I
now
think he
9
will
under
be,
par.
fairly pleased with himself after that. And setting up now on the 15th tee.
Again, another long par 3. Quite tough, the par 3s in this course. It's an in-between club for us. The wind is... Nah, we're going to have to go... We're going to have to hit a 194. We're going to have to hit the 5 iron and try and squeeze this a lot.
I think that's
This
a
needs to
5
chase. This needs to chase. It's not going to chase. Too short. Too short. It's disappointing.
And nothing wrong
I
with that
almost
shot.
knew it was going to be too short. Oh, this is an outside. I say an outside chance at a birdie. I'd probably be better hitting my driver. Okay, so it's uphill as well, which just makes it all the more tougher. I think it's going to break quite a bit. Let's just practice the distance we need. Come on. It's tracking. It's tracking. Oh, that was so
and
close.
That was very, very close.
That
This
was
one's about
so
2
close
feet
to getting
from
in.
the cup.
Good putt though. From that distance. Speed was absolutely bang on.
And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in
Oh,
5th
10 under
place.
par. Weaver's really pumping out the birdies towards the end
And
there.
now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
He's leaving the field for dust. Or leaving everybody behind. Yeah, really. I mean, that sort of river style. I think that's really nice. Really nice look. Ooh. Oh, it's a possible Let's just hit a big shot here. Let's go for a little bit extra power. Let's try and get a wee bit extra distance on this. We've kind of drifted a little bit to the right. Did we get a good kick? Favourable. Man, that'll do it. Okay, probably gonna go with a flop shot here. I feel I want to go 24 because I think it's gonna spring down a little bit, distance wise. Now that should be a birdie.
And this putt's for birdie.
That just made it. Did grab the edge though, but.
And after that one, 5 under par.
5 under par.
Day.
Realistically,
Yeah, let's see what the 17th
depends
has
what
in
the last. I imagine. I don't know if the last will be a par 5. Could be a possibility. It's, again, quite a nice shaped hole here. Kind of interesting tee-wise. You've got
this one's looking pretty good.
options of maybe hitting that bunker. That'll do nicely. This course is definitely getting 5 stars.
From 140 yards out.
For me. Right. The slope's going to take it over. The wind's going to bring it back. 139. Downhill as well. Just going to leave it.
Going
Come on,
with
come back,
a
come
pitching
back.
wedge here.
Line's looking good. Oh, hop up a little, hop up a little. Go! Again, I'm just
Pretty sure he's
that
gonna like
little
that
bit shy.
About 13 feet away.
Brake's pretty much non-existent. Yep, just
For
made
the
it.
bird.
I didn't put too much brake on it because the first part of that
And,
putt
there's
would be
6 under on the
with
day
pace,
after that hole.
so the brake wouldn't be as affected as much. But we did make it though.
And as he tees off here on the final hole, he's 5 strokes off the lead.
So the final hole is a
Not
par
sure what's
5.
going to happen here.
I think that was the hole we played to before, just over to the right hand side. So we're playing right into the waterfall. Yeah, that river technique's really nice. I mean, it's done like a proper sort of riverbed, really good. Tell you one thing. That's quite a tight driving. I'm gonna aim a little bit this way. I'm gonna cut it in. Because I feel as if the fairway slopes to that side. And I'd rather the ball sort of turning. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll do nicely.
From here, about 225 to the pin.
Alright, wind, slope going the same direction. 225. I feel like 214 just in about here. Might be risky, but risky for the biscuit. Oh, tell you one thing, this is right on it. Right, bounce, come off that slope. Oh, it's got eagle written all over it.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some
That's
definite eagle possibilities.
easy peasy.
And the putt drops for eagle.
So that's going to put us on 7 under. 8 under, sorry. So we're just shy of Weaver at 11 under. Let's check the scorecard. So only one drop stroke, and that was the 10th hole. And the par 5s, we really missed what? That one par 5 there. We probably should have got a birdie there. Let's try to load the board. I think there's still people to play. But Weaver's leading at the moment, 11 under par. Australian guy is 9 under. Just call him Australian number guy. I'm tied with D. Gary, who's a new name. I've not seen him before. Cardinal 7 under 1 back. Pops Daddy, he's at the 9th hole, 4 under par. South Stand 3 under through 10. Colin Gin Lover 1 under par through 18. Border Z, is it Bod? I don't know. How do you pronounce some of these names? Border Z. Borders 96. Even. And that's it. Still early days. I'm played this kind of early just to get it by. Anyway, that is going to conclude this video. Weaver's got the boonie hat on. But I'll give that 5 stars. I thought it was a really nice course. I'll even favourite it. So that is going to do the 1 round Wednesday. I thought I played it reasonably well. Made a couple of mistakes. That one bogey at 10. I missed a couple of birdies, but nice course. Really enjoyed playing it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hit the like button, click subscribe. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you for more videos coming up soon. Take care. Bye.